I just can't seem to stop. Pick up some more stuff people sent me. Good evening. Thank you for waiting for Saturday. We all know what happened yesterday. It went off very well. We all said our goodbyes. It was a beautiful service. And it was amazing. So it's exactly what she deserves. So I'm really happy. Now. We got a few things to go through. First things first. Jason Laverick, Peter Cahill, and Ian Hughes. Thank you so much. That was 3 parcels that I've received. I was so excited. I was like a little girl. You think I should have really unboxed it in front of you guys, but I opened everything. Almost went skippy shit with all the stuff that was in there. It's all sat. Some of it's sat here because some of it's here because it's prizes. So I'm not going to show you the prizes, but majority of those came from Jason Laverick. So thank you. There's a mix of stuff here from all 3 of them, and I mixed them all up. So if I get any wrong, my apologies, but trust me, they sent me some good stuff. And of course I have bought a few things myself. We'll let you know what those are. We'll go through about 4 or 5 pre-orders. Excuse me. There's a couple of things have popped up the past 48 hours, which yeah, I pre-ordered 2 of them. But and of course we'll go through the prizes. We already know what's coming out next week, and I don't need to highlight that lot again. There's a shitload of that, and it's going to cost you. But let's get straight into this and get this video done for you guys. Now, pre-orders wise, I'm not sure whether the world needed a Mondo version of the Game of Thrones. Still, not Game of Thrones. What did I say? Game of Thrones. You can see it's Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm tired. Been up since like 6 this morning, and it's now 8:30. The Mondo still, but yeah, it looks good. Pondering whether to get it. I have pre-ordered, but I am giving myself the choice to cancel it later. Now it's going to be $29.99. Pushing it a bit. It's out the 25th of January 2021. So the first real major one in my opinion. It's already sold out, so don't bother. But then again, if somebody wants it and I decide to get rid of it, you can have my copy. But yeah, I think they're going to keep spitting these out, but I like the originals. I've owned the original steelbooks and got rid of them as well because I got good prices for them. I'm not that enamoured that I have to have everything steelbook. I mean, when a lot of stuff is costing 30 quid per steelbook, it ain't going to happen. I got lots of steelbooks. I have Blu-ray, 3D, steelbook, 4Ks of certain titles, but I'm not going to die for the price on them. Really not. Next one that I'm definitely pre-ordered and I want to get is Casper. I was hoping we were going to get a steelbook version of this, and we're gonna. It's coming out on the 7th of December for $15.99. Not a bad price. I like the artwork as well. Let me know your thoughts. We also got The Invisible Man. It's the 4K steelbook. Did we need it? Yeah, America's had it for ages, but I can't see myself getting that for 25 quid. I'd probably just, you can get The Invisible Man 4K for a tenner now. So 15 quid for just getting it steelbook. I'll wait for it in CEX, I think. But that is out on the 7th of December as well. And last thing, I don't recommend wrestling Blu-rays. Sorry, Gavin. But I have to. The Undertaker: The Last Ride. Nobody has done more for wrestling in the past 30 years than this guy. Holy shit. Simple as that. He deserves this. He's retired now. And the 5-part documentary on this Blu-ray is fucking amazing. $12.99. It's worth anybody's money. And that one is out on the 23rd of November. I will really try and pick that up because that's one wrestling Blu-ray I bloody want. No questions asked. That's the only ones I'm looking at for pre-orders today. There's so much coming out anyway, but remember, across the weekend you're going to have what's coming out in America, Australia, Germany and France from me, so that will hit Facebook tomorrow. And also all the latest news that I can find basically will get onto the Facebook page. So whenever you see an update on your social part of your email saying Pete's done something, it's some news and you're going to want to look at it. That simple really. Let's take a look at these pickups now. First things first, Yes, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy is literally the cheapest steelbook apart from maybe Green Zone that you can get. You can pick it up for £1. I've picked one up for 50p before. But I can't remember why I didn't have it just normal. So I had to pick it up normal. Stupid, I know, but there you go. Series 1 of Preacher. I've heard good things about this series, but I've never actually laid eyes on it. So, well, you've got to start at the start, ain't you, really? Can't start at Series 3, but we'll see what we think of that. An awesome film with Johnny Depp. Picked up Ed Wood. That is a very well made film, that. I've seen it like twice ever. I'm going down the old 4K road again, so yes, I've got this in 4K, but I've got to have it normal as well because that's what I'm like. I'm not going to pick it up 3D because I don't have 3D TV anymore. But then again, I will get the Steelbook again at some point as well. Same with this, I have it in Blu-ray, but I didn't have it in 4K. I got rid of it in 4K a while back, but I got this back really cheap. So, Spider-Man Far From Home, glad to have that back in the fold. Weird ass film, this one. The Aviator with Leonardo DiCaprio. I remember watching it and thinking, what the hell am I watching? But turns out quite a well made film actually. This one's doing the rounds in the pound shop, but I got it for like 50p. 8 days a week, the touring years for the Beatles. Yeah, you've got to have that in your collection, really. I have, what was it? 2, if not 3 steelbooks for District 9. But I didn't have the original one. I don't know where that went. So, yeah, I had to pick that up as well. This one, I definitely know is out of Jason Laverick's parcel. He got me the 4K of Namibia, which has been doing some of the rounds in the pound shop. So keep an eye out for that. 4K for £2. Who you joking, mate? Go. Now, Ian Hughes. He is about the nearest thing to my brainwave when it comes to the old films. We're talking, oh yeah, Nemesis. We're talking the Jackie Chan stuff. We're talking this old Project A, Sam Hung, yeah, all that type of stuff. The 80s and 90s. Back when I was collecting, videotapes. He's so on my wavelength for that, and he has so many more decent titles on that basis like I do. He recently picked up the 4K for Crying Freeman. I was like, you jammy bastard. He only fucking gave me his original copy. I could have kissed him. Crying Freeman, Mark Dacascos, fucking awesome film, and he gave me his copy because he got the 4K. Thank you so much. Another one from Jason Laverick, the Steelbook for Priest. Cool film. I love the artwork on the back of this actually. See if I can get it. No glare. Can you see that? There you go. There you go. There. Well, cool. Happy as a pig in shit with that one. I'm slowly but surely, even though I do have the Star Wars set now, I want to get them individually still because I'm just a stickler for that. It's going to be fun getting the originals, but I thought, I'll pick it up for like £1. So I got me Force Awakens back. I have all the cars in Steelbook, but I've got to get Cars 3 back in a Steelbook because I sold it. So I have Cars 3 normal, but none of the other ones normal. So I had to pick up Cars normal. Does that sound right? Believe it or not, only 1,000 copies of this were released in Britain, and I now have one of them. You excited? Don't be. The Clangers. Yeah. CBBS at its best, guys. You gotta have that. I was really getting pissed off with this not going down in price, but I had to get it in the end. Trolls World Tour. You can only buy it with the 3D Blu-ray included. You can't get it. It's not sold singular, which is fucking stupid. But there you go. Got that one. I've heard this is good. Mary Queen of Scots with Margot Robbie. So, yeah, I'll give that a chance. Me and my other half, we're really getting into these period dramas now. You're around the old Game of Thrones times and that type of stuff. Next, I used to own all of these ages ago, and then a lot of them went out of print and the price just got stupid. But I picked up Mallrats again. I know there's like a different edition coming out, but I'm okay with the original and I love the artwork, so I had to pick him up. This one has sat in my cash converters in Bitten for at least a year. At least a year. And it had a sales sticker on it. I thought, oh, it's about time. Never even heard of it, but Departures. It's like a Japanese arty film. But when they put the sales sticker on it, it was really cheap. Yeah, why not? I'll give anything a chance. I'm not the greatest fan of their music, but my daughter does like them. Chasing Status. It's live at Brixton Academy. There's some good tunes in there. I've got to admit there are some good tunes. Not totally to my taste, but my daughter likes them. One of my favourite Tom Hanks films. I mean, there's so many that are so good, but this is fucking funny. I love The Burbs. Brilliant film. Always holds its price very well as well. But I got this dead ass cheap because I bought it along with Weird Science. Now I did have this steelbook, but when you need the money, you sell your stuff. You got to do it. You can't have, oh, we ain't got enough food. We can't pay this bill when I've got this kind of stuff sat here. So if I need money for a bill, it goes. It's that simple. You got to be like that way, otherwise it's just selfish. So I had to get rid of it, but I had to get it back, and it was a shitload cheaper. Now it is official. Now this is going to worry me now. I have my first premium collection title from HMV, so that's going to start a dangerous precedence. I think Amistad, extremely powerful film, guys, extremely powerful. But you proud of me, Kermit? I started another one from the Jason Laverick pile, Digibook of 50 Shades. Not only do I have them all poorly, I've got multiple styles, and I'm not ashamed. Another one out of the Jason Laverick box is like the collector's edition of The Social Network, so it's in like a part digibook looking thing, but there's no pictures. But very glad to have that one. It's not a bad film actually. And we also have a digibook by Les Mis. Now if you guys have not seen this film, don't think, oh, musical this, musical that. It's extremely well done. Do I look like a guy who enjoys fucking musicals? Seriously. But this is fucking awesome. My missus loved it. It's brilliantly done. Russell Crowe's amazing. Hugh Jackman, just amazing. Anne Hathaway, you wouldn't believe what happens to her in it. Highly recommend you watch that one. And my last pickup, because I've obviously got Endgame in 4K, and to pick them all up is really expensive, but I managed to get this really cheap. It's the first 3 in 4K. The only difference is it comes as like a sandwich pack, you know, rather than singular. Bit annoying, but to have all 4 of the films in 4K, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make because they're bloody awesome. And that is me pickups. Now let's get on to the important things. Oh, I'm out of focus. Ooh, did I look better out of focus? What have we got? A couple action films. We had Commando and Fearless with Jet Li. That's prize 1. Let's get given away, shall we? I know. It'll probably be 2021 when I finally get all the laminating done. But there you go. You're all still in there. Let's delve deep. Let's get that fish in there. That sounded dirty, didn't it? Alright, I have one. Oh, it's a small one. So the winner of that is, oh, I don't think I pulled this one out. Brian Merriman. I don't think I've ever pulled you out. We have a new name. Oh. So you won them. Then we have a couple of 3Ds. We have Passengers and Wonder Woman. 2 awesome films, especially in 3D. Let's go back in here. See who wins. Come on, you bastard. Here we go. Oh, I got one. So the winner of Wonder Woman and Passengers is Luke Wilkins. Well done, son. Now, enjoy those prizes. Next week, I'm still going all Skippy 3D. That's just because I've got to do it. So what do we have first? Let's do one for the kiddies. We have Bolt and we have Big Hero 6. I love Big Hero 6. My missus hates Bolt. She hates it. But there you go, I like it. That's prize 1 for next week. And prize 2, let's get a bit of Dwayne Johnson, a bit of Hercules in 3D, and we have the Darkest Hour in 3D, which is really a weird one. That's a weird one. But that, guys, is your prizes for next week as well. Now remember, tomorrow we will have all the comings out around the world in my Facebook page as well, which is, remember, Peter, Blu-ray Bullet Brit, Ainsley. We'll have to tuck it up there a bit because you don't want it on my stomach, really, do you? Any questions? Anything you're wondering? Is this out anywhere, Pete? Anything I can help with trying to track something down? Talk to me. I'm always trying to find out information for people. That's all I need. All I do all night. Cause I don't really sleep. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Appreciate you waiting an extra day. My mum was laid to rest in a very, very appropriate manner. It was a very good service. Weather sucked ass, but it's the way it goes, isn't it? Now enjoy the rest of your night, guys. I'll get this edited and up as soon as I can. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'm right at just under 460 subs now. Remember, when we hit 500, big prize. Tell all your friends. I can enter my competitions for free as well. Remember that, so don't worry. Tell all your mates to come and subscribe. Let's get to 500 and then we get a nice big prize. And remember, we're like 7 weeks, 6.5 weeks away from my 12 days of Christmas. Yes, I am doing my 12 days of Christmas giveaways again. That'll be the 3rd year in a row I've done that now. But will I bring out the big Santa Claus? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. I'll see you Monday.